If every animal on Earth gained human intelligence in the next 5 seconds, humanity wouldn't just lose its place at the top of the food chain. We would face an ecological war that we are fundamentally unprepared to win. We often assume that human dominance comes purely from our brains. We believe that if animals suddenly possessed our capacity for logic, strategy, and self-awareness, the planet would immediately erupt into chaos. But science tells a much more complex and far more unsettling story. Because intelligence without the physical ability to manipulate the world is a prison. And the moment every species realizes what humanity has done to the planet, the clock starts ticking for our civilization. To understand how this war plays out, we first have to look at anatomy. Human beings did not conquer the Earth solely because of our large prefrontal cortex. We conquered it because our brains evolved alongside two critical physical adaptations, opposable thumbs and advanced vocal cords. Without thumbs, you cannot forge steel, build engines, or hold a firearm. Without complex vocal tracts, you cannot communicate abstract ideas across large distances in real time. This means that if a dolphin or an elephant suddenly gains the intellect of Albert Einstein, it is still trapped inside a body that cannot construct complex machinery. A dolphin might understand quantum mechanics, but without hands, it cannot build a radio transmitter. A bear might possess the strategic brilliance of Alexander the Great, but it cannot open a door with a key or pull the trigger of a rifle. Because of this physical bottleneck, the vast majority of animal species will be completely incapable of launching an immediate technological war against us. However, that does not mean we are safe, because there are two specific groups of animals that possess both the intelligence and the physical capabilities to bring human society to its knees within weeks. The first wave of horror would not come from the wilderness. It would come from our own agricultural systems. Right now, humans maintain over 80 billion livestock animals in factory farms across the globe. In a single instant, every single one of those animals becomes self-aware. They understand where they are. They understand why they are there. And they understand what is going to happen to them. Cows, pigs, and sheep would not simply stand in their pens. They would coordinate. A 700-kilogram bull with human strategic reasoning would recognize that a wooden gate or chain link fence cannot hold its physical weight. Simultaneously, billions of farm animals would break their enclosures. They wouldn't just run away into the fields. They would systematically sabotage agricultural supply chains, destroy grain stores, and disrupt human transport routes out of sheer survival instinct and collective fury. The global food supply would collapse in less than 48 hours. And while humanity was panicking over the sudden collapse of agriculture, the true existential threat would emerge from the forests. The primates are our most dangerous rivals. Chimpanzees, bonobos, and gorillas already possess hands with opposable thumbs, incredible physical strength, and high baseline intelligence. If they gain human-level reasoning, they will not stay in the jungles. They will observe human technology, understand how it operates within hours, and begin arming themselves. A chimpanzee is roughly 4 times stronger than an average human male. Give that chimpanzee the strategic intelligence of a military commander and the ability to operate human weaponry, and urban environments become instantly unlivable for humans. They would raid armories, learn to use tools, and utilize dense forests and ruins as defensive strongholds. Within days, human dominance over terrestrial land will be violently challenged in every region where primates exist. Meanwhile, beneath our feet, an even darker nightmare would unfold. The insect kingdom outnumbers humanity by a ratio of more than 200 million to 1. Consider the ant. Ants already operate in complex, highly organized colonies. They farm fungus, raise livestock aphids, build underground cities, and wage coordinated wars against competing colonies. If ants gain human-level strategic intelligence, the physical infrastructure of human civilization will simply dissolve. Quadrillions of intelligent insects would coordinate to chew through high-voltage electrical cables, sabotage water lines, bore into concrete foundations, and destroy wooden structures from within. They wouldn't need weapons. They would use our own reliance on delicate infrastructure against us. Every major city on Earth would lose power, communications, and structural integrity within a fortnight. As the war escalates, the natural world would experience a phenomenon scientists call a global trophic collapse. Animals would no longer act purely on instinct. Lions would realize that hunting gazelles to extinction leads to their own starvation, so they would establish regulated hunting systems. Predators and prey might negotiate temporary alliances to target the single species that threatens all of them: humanity. Animals in urban environments, rats, pigeons, raccoons, and stray dogs, will become internal insurgencies inside our cities. Rats, possessing human logic, would recognize their role as disease vectors. They could deliberately contaminate human water reservoirs with pathogens, turning biological warfare against us. House pets would face a horrifying psychological crisis. Dogs and cats would realize their entire existence was defined by human captivity. Some might choose loyalty, but many would simply leave, providing wild predators with detailed knowledge of human home layouts and vulnerabilities. So, who wins this war? In the short term, humanity possesses one massive advantage that no animal can quickly replicate: accumulated written knowledge. We have thousands of years of recorded science, engineering, and military tactics stored in books and digital servers. Animals would have to learn everything from scratch through trial and error. Furthermore, humans possess long-range weaponry, aircraft, and armored vehicles that no animal body can naturally resist. If humanity fights with total, unrestricted violence, we could use our technology to wipe out vast populations of animals. But here's a terrifying paradox. If we kill all the animals to win the war, we destroy the global ecosystem. Without insects, plants are not pollinated. Without marine life, the oceans die and stop producing oxygen. Without herbivores and carnivores, the soil degrades and agriculture becomes impossible. By winning the war against the animals, we sign our own death warrant. In the end, if animals gain human intelligence, there would be no grand victory for either side. Humanity would be forced out of its position as the undisputed ruler of Earth. We would be pushed back into fortified, heavily defended city-states, stripped of our luxury and global dominance. The Earth would be divided into territories governed by distinct animal coalitions based on geography and physical capability. We would be forced to negotiate treaties, establish borders, and share resources with species we once farmed, hunted, and caged. Intelligence is not a superpower because it makes a species godlike. It was only a superpower for humans because we were the only ones who had it. The moment we share it with the rest of the planet, we realized the terrifying truth. We were never the masters of Earth. We were just the only ones who knew how to turn it into a weapon. If this video made you look at the natural world differently, good. That means you're paying attention. Subscribe to MythicNeuron for more mind-bending scientific realities and terrifying truths about our universe. And comment below, if animals gained human intelligence tomorrow, which species do you think would pose the single greatest threat to human survival? Stay curious. Stay afraid, because the world around us is watching and it outnumbers us.